Today, we're diving into the story of a really famous infantry battalion in the Bangladesh Army, the 6th East Bengal Regiment. It's an incredible history, but as you're about to find out, it's a story that has, well, more than one beginning.
You've probably heard their nicknames, right? The Mighty Tigers, the Mighty Sixers, and let me tell you, those names are earned. They speak to a reputation for toughness and resilience that's been built up over decades of service.
But here's where things get a little strange. If you ask a pretty simple question, when did it all start for them, you'd think there'd be a simple answer. Turns out, not so much. So check this out. We're looking at a real historical puzzle here. Some sources say the unit was founded way back in 1966 as part of the Pakistan Army and then got stranded during the 1971 Liberation War. But other sources say, nope, they were formed much later, in 1981, for a brand new, independent Bangladesh. It's pretty wild, but you know, things like this can happen when you're sifting through records from a time of massive national change. All right, so let's unpack this first story. This is the one that starts before Bangladesh was even an independent country. This is the tale of the stranded tigers. Okay, first, a quick piece of lingo. In the military, when they formally create a new unit, they call it raising the unit. And in this first narrative, the 6th East Bengal was officially raised as a part of the Pakistan Army.
So according to this version, the timeline goes like this. They're formed in '66, partly to get more Bengali soldiers into the Pakistan Army. But the real test comes in 1971. While other Bengali regiments were fighting for independence in what was then East Pakistan, the 6th was stationed all the way over in West Pakistan. So what happens? They're disarmed and basically put under lock and key for the entire war. They couldn't even join the fight for their own homeland. It took until 1974 for them to finally come home.
And this quote, man, it really captures what that meant. Their return wasn't just some paperwork thing. It was this huge symbol. You have these soldiers who stayed true to their people even while they were trapped. And bringing them back into the fold was a massive step in building a single, professional army for the new nation of Bangladesh.
Okay, so that's history number one. Now let's switch gears completely and look at the second story. This one paints a totally different picture. It says the Mighty Tigers were born in a new era, for a new nation.
In this telling of the story, the 6th East Bengal is a product of a free Bangladesh. They're officially raised in the early 80s, staffed with a new generation of officers fresh out of the academy. And they didn't get any time to ease into it. No way. They were sent immediately into some serious counterinsurgency operations in the tough terrain of the Chittagong Hill Tracts. So you see the difference, right? It's huge. In this narrative, the Mighty Tigers' identity wasn't forged by waiting in confinement. It was forged by immediate, intense action. They were a brand new unit, defining themselves in the heat of a real-world conflict, earning their reputation on the front lines for their country.
So we have these two powerful but totally conflicting origin stories. But here's the thing. No matter which one is true, what came next is completely undisputed, and it is a legacy of absolutely incredible service. This isn't just ancient history. Today, the Mighty Tigers are a full-strength, powerful infantry battalion. We're talking about roughly 900 active-duty soldiers carrying on that legacy right now. And their service goes way beyond the borders of Bangladesh. The battalion has earned a global reputation, serving in some of the most difficult places on Earth as part of UN peacekeeping missions. I mean, look at this list. From Sierra Leone to Mali to the DRC, they've been a crucial part of Bangladesh's contribution to world peace.
And this really gets to the heart of it all, doesn't it? This quote nails their identity, and it's an identity that's rock solid no matter which origin story you believe. The name Mighty Tigers isn't just a cool nickname. It represents who they are, a unit defined by strength and resilience.
And that really is the main takeaway here. Whether their story started in a barracks before independence or in the middle of a conflict after independence, the end result is exactly the same. A deeply respected, tough, and professional military unit. The journey there might be up for debate, but the destination, that's crystal clear. So, I'll leave you with this thought, and it applies to more than just military units. What really defines an identity? Is it where you started, or is it what you've done? For the Mighty Tigers, does it matter more when their story began, or what they've accomplished every single day since? It's something to think about.